Good morning, greetings, salutations. What's going on, y'all? It's Wednesday. What's today? Is today Wednesday? Y'all, the weeks have been going by so fast. Good morning, city worker. Thank you for keeping the parks clean during this time. So what's up, y'all? Honey, I don't see how y'all can review Ray J and as Bondi calls her, Prinky. I don't understand how y'all do it. I don't understand. I would have been beat up Ray J. I would have been, like, that is like me on my spiritual journey, and somebody like that who is just continuously gaslighting, trying to manipulate the situation, acting like it really doesn't matter. His attitude and behavior, it's evident in his the way that he acts on Love and Hip Hop. Everything is a joke. Nothing is taken seriously. I blame his mama, Sonia, and I blame his sister. They have allowed Ray J to continue this behavior since he was a child, and now you're in this relationship with this woman, and you want this woman to behave a certain way while your brother and your son treat her like shit. There's no consequence for his behavior, like I said yesterday. Because even if Princess were to leave, the next bitch will be right there waiting for Ray J. Because you know why? Ray J has money. He's smart when it comes to his money and stuff, but he does not know how to treat women. He does not know how to treat women, and his mother and his sister have contributed to that behavior. I don't care what you say. As you know, the Norwoods, you know how they are. I got this thing hanging. Child, I was like, I don't know, the way that I saw clips of him, I was like, I would have been got up and beat his ass. We would have been fighting. I'm sorry. That is like, I would get so, just watching the clips of him made me want to get up and strangle him. Like, I would get an assault charge fucking with Ray J. Like, because it's nothing is serious. Everything is a joke. And then what are you going to do, Prinky? Because guess what? If y'all don't know, I'm going to tell you how deep Ray J is. When you think and you look at Ray J and he's funny, and he's laughing and stuff, he owns Princess Love's name. He trademarked Princess Love. He trademarked it. Owned by Knockout Media or whatever the fuck his production company is. He owns Princess's name, y'all. So that's how up he is. That's how messed up Ray J Norwood is. Willie Ray Norwood Jr. That's how raggedy he is. I was looking like, all these y'all really reviewing this man? He's so gross. He's so gross. And I'm triggered watching him, because one thing I do not like for people to do, especially when it's time to be serious, is to, one, not take it as serious as I am, especially in that type of situation that him and that girl are in, right? Hold on. My windows is getting fogged up. I'm doing too much talking. I was thinking, like, you know, how he is, like, I would have been fought him. I would have been got up and slapped the shit and socked, not even slapped him. I would have closed my damn fist and socked him right in his damn throat. He plays too much. That makes me angry when somebody is like playing around and you're not taking it serious. And then when you start talking in circles and riddles and stuff, to me, I feel like you playing and you taking it as a joke. And I don't understand it. I do not understand it. He's not somebody, I don't know, but he got money, so the girls will be lined up. That's why they lined up now. They know he's in this ridiculous relationship with this girl, and they still messing with him. So it doesn't even matter. It really doesn't even matter. I'm trying to wait till the heater comes on.
My boys are swerving, that whip out of cop and the fly her across the country. I finished the show and I
Yes, that was too much, y'all. Oh, it's this crazy man. Anyway. So, I don't know how y'all deal with Ray J. Like I said, just talking in circles, talking in riddles, talking about stuff that don't have nothing to do with nothing, injecting pieces of information that don't have anything to do with the the subject at hand. Like, you're manipulating, you're gaslighting. It's all things that will make me stand up and put my hands around your throat and crush your damn vocal box. What is it called? A voice box? I'm crushing it with my hands. That's how angry that shit makes me. I don't like that. I don't see how she doesn't flip her damn lid with that man. I don't understand why or how she deals with that. I don't understand how anybody deals with it. Everything is a joke. Even when he is like at the Breakfast Club and stuff like that, there's an air about Ray J that is like, all this shit is a joke to me. Even though I'm making money, I'm out here Raycon and all that other shit. All I'm doing, you doing all that stuff, and it's like he still has this air about him that I'm not taking none of this seriously. Ray J has made, I've always said, he's very, very smart in business, very, very smart in business, and I attribute that to his parental figures as well, because, honey, Sonia Norwood was no joke back in the day as a manager. I blame her for Dark Child and Brandy breaking up. That was a beautiful some chemistry right there, and Brandy made the best music, but I blame her mother for that. Like, I do. It's a lot of things. I don't understand it. I was looking at that. I was so mad. I was like, and I didn't watch it. I was watching clips because I'm not doing the Zeus thing. But I was watching clips and I was like, I probably would have got up and hit him by now. I was just looking at it like I would have I would have. But see, someone like that, that is what they want. They want somebody to get crazy and go crazy on them, because then they can just say, well, see, they're irrational and I'm just over here, I'm cool. You're irrational. What are you getting all upset for? Girl, that shit is crazy. I am watching Tiger Kings. I started watching it last night. Those people are crazy. The people, I haven't finished watching it. I just started watching it last night. And first of all, how the heck why aren't there any laws in the United States about exotic animals? Why? By privately owned exotic animals, to the point where these people can create damn zoos, okay? They're following these 3 people, this woman who, girl, you ain't no different from these men. You are rescuing. That's what my son was like. She's rescuing the cats just to put them in cages, and then qualify it as a rescue. But I guess she's taking care of them better, because one guy said how much it costs to take care of these big ass tigers and leopards and all these big cats, right? He said this one white dude, he got about 4 girlfriends, and the other dude, he's gay, he got 2 husbands, and they were talking about the psychology of getting these people, these young people, in this idea that they're helping these animals, and then all of a sudden they find themselves in relationships with these zookeepers or whatever they call these crazy ass men. But there's a woman who is going around saying these men should not have these big cats, and she wants to rescue the cats, but she has a rescue and she opens it to the public, and it's no different from them. I guess the difference is the way she takes care of them, but it's no different. And I'm like, why won't the people, the law, come get these cats and send them off to where they need to go? Why are they here? And why are people able to own these big cats like this in the United States, in these, relatively populated areas? You know what I'm saying? Like, they did one story where the guy let out all the cats, and they ended up having to kill all these cats. They're like lions and tigers. I saw some bears on the ground. I mean, it's not funny, because I was like, these poor animals, this is not even their life. This is not supposed to be their life. They're supposed to be wild. They're not supposed to be domesticated. This man had 200 and something cats. But then they show them like they've been like this since they were young men, like, young men, like in their, early 20s. One said he's grown up with cats forever, for his whole life and stuff. So I'm like, this is part of who they are, and a lot of times I was seeing like, okay, I get that you want to show children exotic animals. You want to give them the opportunity to be up close with an exotic animal. We only see them on TV, or if you happen to go to the zoo. I get it. But the behind the scenes, that shit was crazy. Like I said, one girl was like, they were revering the zoo owner like a god. And he was like, yeah, I mean, I guess it means like God, I'm the humanity. I was like, these people are crazy in the United States, honey. I was like, these people are crazy. So I'm going to finish watching them. Me and my sons was watching them. These people are crazy, child. And he had that young dude, the main dude, the one, I guess, who did the actual, I don't know. Somebody got charged with murder or attempted murder or murder for hire or something. But I don't know. Anyway. So apparently, Stedman and Oprah are social distancing on Oprah's property. And he's in the guest house and she is in the main house. And she was interviewing Sabrina Elba, who is married to Idris Elba. And, Idris Elba contracted the virus. And then she, in turn, because she was around him, she contracted it as well. And, Oprah was saying, like, girl, and it's so funny. This is what it was weird to me. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can explain this right. Sabrina and Idris caught the virus. Oprah is interviewing Sabrina. Oprah makes a joke later like, girl, while you sitting up there with him, little do you know, I got Stedman, who had been traveling. I have him in the guest house. Honey, and then somebody in the comments was like, well, that's the difference. That's his wife. If y'all don't get away from that type of thinking that just a mere label changes how you should treat a person, or believing that it changes how you treat a person. Oprah has been with Stedman longer than that girl, Sabrina and Idris, have been married, and will probably be together after Idris and his wife get a divorce. Whenever that is. But I bet you Oprah and Stedman will still be together. This idea that, Oprah's not a wife, that's the reason why she's not, catering to Stedman or being around Stedman because she's not, girl. The fact that Sabrina is willing to catch a virus that can possibly kill you for her, to be around her husband is not admirable, okay? That's not what a wife does. That's not what a partner does. If anything, you make sure that at least one of your stupid asses remain healthy to take care of the business. This idea, girl, I was like, so many people in the comments, well, that's his wife, and she was doing what a wife do, and this and that. No, you don't. Wives don't risk their lives for their husbands. Husbands don't risk. If anything, if you subscribe to this traditional idea of roles and this and that, the man is supposed to be the protector and the provider. Correct? Okay, yes. So how was he protecting her by allowing her to sit behind him doing all that rocking and shit? What? Why? What? How was he protecting her? How? Instead, he should have told her, take your ass to our other house. I'll sit here for the 14 days, and then you can come back. Nothing was admirable about that. She looking all stupid and, girl, you should have been in the other house. Your dumb ass. Girl, that was not admirable to me, and nor was it. I'm not applauding her for that's stupid. That's dumb. That's dumb. You could catch something that, if based on your immune system, that you can, honey, drop dead. Your lungs close up and you can't breathe anymore, and here you go. And for what? Because guess what? He's gonna be married in 6 months. If you were to drop dead. Sorry, but that's what it is. What's her name? Taylor Swift and Kanye, this documentary going back and forth. This is all I have to say about this. Kim showed the tape of him asking her about being in the song. Taylor said he never asked permission to call her, or never told her that he was going to call her a bitch. I'm going to just let this white woman know that no one needs permission to call you a bitch. That's the point. You're being called that because you don't want to be called that, right? For you to say, oh, well, he didn't ask permission. Who asked somebody permission to be called a bitch? Where do they do that at? And at this point, nobody gives a damn. Nobody really cares. Nobody really cares because Taylor, you don't tell the truth all the time. And we know that Kim and them don't tell the truth most of the time. Right? So the fact that, oh, he filmed it, bitch, you filming it. You're making a documentary. Anybody who has any type of, just like the men on Tiger King, they filming everything. They know they're doing something in their lives that needs to be documented, so when they're dead and gone, somebody can create a documentary. I know they still alive, but I'm talking about you can create a documentary. Maybe they're not. I don't know. I haven't watched it. Don't tell me. Don't spoil it for me. But they know Kanye, everybody who's anybody who has some level of notoriety, they film everything. They document everything. So for Taylor Swift to be like, oh, he went and he recorded that. No, girl, you recording the same thing. How was you able to make a documentary, bitch? Like, I just can't stand Taylor Swift. I really can, and I don't give a damn. Okay. What else? Honey, that Stedman and Oprah thing just really, I was just like, oh, because she's a wife. What the does that have to do with anything, goddamn it? Stedman, let me tell you something. Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell, they've had the longest relationship of anybody in Hollywood. And guess what? They're not married. They're not. Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn are not married. Stedman and Oprah, not married. They've been together longer than anybody. These people get married, divorced, and Oprah and Stedman still together. Goldie and Kurt still together. It's so crazy. I mean, like, I was like, girl, that don't have nothing to do with it. What does being a wife? Y'all tell me, what does being a wife have anything to do with putting your health at risk? What does that mean? What? Maybe I'm missing it. Maybe I don't understand because, I'm not a subscriber to it. I'm a subscriber to something that looks like Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn. Totally. I'm a subscriber to something that looks like Stedman and Oprah. Completely. I am, and I support that. I subscribe to that. Those types of partnerships. It's the idea, and it's so weird because this idea that even with Princess and Ray J, did you think that because he married you that he was going to change his behavior when there has never been any consequence for his behavior? Did you really truly think that after you had 2 kids, he was going to change his behavior? Did you think that? This idea that a piece of paper changes behavior, it does not. Just like Waka and Tammy, what's the lady name? Deb. He told her, you can't give me no advice because you're not married. Nigga, that don't have nothing to do with it. A lot of people is married and they're married to single people. Do with that with what you will. You know what I'm saying? They married to single people. You in a relationship. You marry, but your husband is single, girl. Do you think Idris Elba would have done the same thing for her? That's stupid. And if he did, he's dumb. That's dumb. You don't. Maybe I just don't get it, child. Tyler Perry got people singing. What is this, an old Negro spiritual? He got the whole world in his hands. He don't got nothing because he is not a he. Y'all think your salvation rests in the arms of a man, and look at the world that's ran by men, and look at the state of the world that's ran by men. He got the whole world in his hand. Yeah, the whole world got coronavirus, bitch. That's what he's doing with the whole world, God damn it. He got the whole world in his hand. And everybody is really like, I guess you just gotta be super bored. I heard Fantasia in the restroom singing, he got the whole world. I saw Big Frida doing, he got the whole, got the. Child, this shit is crazy as hell. What else is going on? What else? Look at Drea. Drea says she wants a daughter. Why? So you don't help her with her homework, and so you can leave her at home to put Hot Pockets and noodles in the microwave so you can be out fucking Chris Brown? Is that what you want to do? Girl, shut up. Shut your ass up. Ooh. Prince Charles tested positive for corona. Oh well. You know what? I bet you if they test everybody would test positive, because I believe it's just like a cold. You know, I mean, you know what it is. Y'all know what it is. It's just everybody, there's some kind of germs, because otherwise, I know it's a different strain, but otherwise they wouldn't have it on Lysol bottles and cleaning supplies that it kills the coronavirus. So it's a different strain, I understand it. It's a more aggressive strain. I get it, okay? But the idea that everybody is testing positive, it's something that is very simple, it seems to me. But, you know, I also want to let everybody know, I know there's a lot of people, we are talking about a lot of the subconscious community, spiritual community, what do they call it? Conscious community, woke community, whatever they call it. A lot of them are telling people, talking to people, and saying all these things like, don't be this and don't do that. But I bet you they in their house taking care of themselves, right? So don't allow, and I know everybody's an adult, but I know that some of us are more easily influenced than others to believe, you know, you need to use your damn common sense and take the precautions where you feel you need to take the precautions. Don't let somebody who got, you know, the damn sage running around, because the sage and Palo Santo, that's not killing viruses. Viruses and bacteria is two different things, okay? Bacteria and viruses are two different things. So while they up there doing sage and all this shit, that don't do shit, okay? I'm just letting you know, okay? So I know, like I said, and a lot, I've noticed a lot, because I do follow a lot, listen to a lot of people, and I do notice people are saying like things that go against the normal precautions that you should take. There are normal precautions that you should take, washing your hands and all this other stuff, right? But I don't think that those people are doing anything to not take care of themselves, right? So they may be saying one thing to you, but I rest assured they're taking care of themselves when that camera is not on them. Do you understand what I'm saying? So don't get cute thinking, oh my God, this man who got, you know, stars and shit and all this shit around his neck and all of these statues and stuff like that. Don't be no fool is all I'm saying, okay? What else is going on? Let me see. Love is Blind is renewed for 2 more seasons with Netflix. Future, I don't even want to talk about that. That's stupid. It's gonna make me mad. What? Aniko's having another baby with Kevin Hart. So weird. Come on, Bert and Ernie. Anyways, y'all, I'm out of here. That's all my time. I don't have nothing to talk about. That's all I wanted to talk about. Tyler Perry and Taylor and Stedman. I wrote this thing about Monique, you know, making statements about how she had to apologize to her children for not being there for them in their formative years while they were growing up, because she was so busy trying to be famous or a star or whatever like that. So I think everybody was aware of the strained relationship that she had with her children. I thought everybody was clear on that. So now she's talking about it. Oh, I saw this video this morning on YouTube of some black woman. I forgot her name, but she was in Phaedra's house doing like a tour, talking about she's house sitting or something. And let me tell you something. Phaedra Park's house, baby, her house is, when I tell you, whoever decorated her shit, it is beautiful. I mean, Phaedra's house is nice. She has really nice taste with her crooked ass. She got really nice taste. I was like, okay, Shady Faye. Her house is real nice. I mean, the color coordination, the pictures on the wall, the chandelier, the backyard, it is really nice. Anyways, y'all, I'm out of here. Take care of each other, protect your energy, and let's get down in the comments, I guess, child. And then I need to post something so we can have something to talk about tomorrow, because we got to talk about Waka Flocka, Waka and Tammy. There's no more Real Housewives of New Jersey. No more Love and Hip Hop Miami. So we'll get down. We'll figure out something to talk about. I don't really want to talk about. I don't know what I want to talk about. I guess I could talk about anything, but I don't know. People is getting on my nerves. That thing with Oprah and Stedman and Idris and Sabrina really irked me. And it was really not. It was more like, even Oprah was like, girl, I didn't even want to tell her, honey. Stedman's in like, basically, bitch, you's a fool. Nobody can, you know, I don't know. This idea, let me shut up. Okay, I'm out of here. Take care of each other. Come on, son. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.